Hi everybody, welcome to your strength-based yoga class and congratulations on being so close to completing the 21-day challenge. Remember, this is the foundation for you to continually build upon in your life for your physical fitness, your strength and flexibility, and most importantly, the connection to your awareness. So today we are going to start on our backs, on the floor or on your mat. You don't need any props today. Come all the way down. We're going to start by gently twisting from the spine. So inhale, bring both knees to a tabletop, and then hug the knees into the chest. Lift the chin up, squeeze in tightly. Exhale, release into a big star, opening up the whole body. And exhale, bring it back in. Squeeze deeply and tightly. 2 more times, just like this, open wide. Exhale, bring it all back in. Starting to connect with that breath. Just finding gentle motion in the body. Pull it in, hold here, squeeze, pull with the strength of your biceps. Lower the head back to the ground, keeping the knees bent, and gently guide both legs over to the right side, creating a twist in your back. The left hand can come out wide to a T beside you, or it can rest somewhere on your body, whatever is comfortable and intuitive to you. On your next inhale, bring those knees back to center. And on your next exhale, twist over to the other side, creating a supine twist. Again, the opposite arm can be out to a T, it can be down at an angle or up by your ear. That depends on your shoulder mobility and what's comfortable to you. Holding here, just connecting with the breath, arriving in this moment. Reminding yourself of why you're here today. And then gently inhale back to center. Start to rock and roll a few times along the length of your back. And then meet me in a quadruped or tabletop position when you're ready. Coming onto your hands and knees, stacking shoulders over wrists. Knees are about hips distance apart, moving into some cat-cows right here. Inhale, drop the belly and look up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, create a deep bend. And inhale, curve, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, tuck and round. Great job. Last one, inhale, look up as you drop that belly. Meet me in a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, hover 1 inch off the ground, off the knees. Hold it here. Finding stillness. Now move those shoulders down away from the ears. Light up through the belly. Extend the right leg long, left leg long, right knee in and left knee in. Here we go. It's right and left, right and left, right, left, right and left. Here we go. A little bit quicker. Let's see if you can do it with me. We go out, in and in, out, in and in. All we're doing here is warming up the core with these few little catwalks. Feel the heat start to build in your shoulders as you pull your navel into the spine. Holding here. In 3, 2, and 1. Meet me back in center. Holding here. And press into a down dog. Extending the legs long. Pedaling out right and left. Now remember, our goal in down dog is to have our torso meet our thighs like we're in A-frame. So if you need to bend your knees a lot to do that, do so now. Bend and press that torso into the thighs. And then extend on your exhale into plank. You've been here before. Let's move breath to motion. Here we go. Exhale to down dog. Inhale back to plank. Maybe you inhale and exhale in a different way than I cue you, and that's okay. I give you the template, you fill in the details. Few more right here. Start to feel the heat build. You've got this. Last one, meet me in down dog. Reach the right leg high, open the hips. And bring it back down. Inhale, left leg high, open that hip up. Exhale, bring that left foot between the hands, framing the foot, creating this lunge position right here. Taking one stretch to the side. So plant the right hand down, open up, hands to the ceiling, or creating a half bind in your body around the back. Twisting to your left. And exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, lift and press into a high crescent lunge. Holding here, just holding in stillness. Tuck the tail, pull the navel to the spine, and extend that long leg so it's very tight and strong. Now reach the hands overhead and meet the right leg to the left. Here we go, into chair pose. Now hands can stay here by the ears or here at heart center. That's up to you, but we hold here, hold in chair, zipping the thighs and calves together. Here we go. On our exhale, we take our hands behind our back and we lift onto the balls of the foot, coming into drinking bird. Lift and exhale. Back to chair. Exhale to drinking bird. That's it. Finding this motion. Coming back into chair in 3. In 2. Now hold that chair right here. Rise to lift. Exhale back to chair. Here we go. Rise and lift. Back to chair. Rise and fall. Inhale and exhale. Now lighten up through those thighs. Inner thighs are squeezing together as you find this breath to movement flow right here. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Back to chair. Hands at heart center. Lift through the body. And press that right foot forward. Come into your high crescent lunge once again. Exhale, let the hands fall down to the ground, high on the ball of the left foot. Press the left hand into the mat as you extend overhead, reaching, stretching across the right hip, outer hip, and left inner thigh. Coming into a half bind if it's available to you and in your practice. Taking the hand behind the back, reaching towards the left hip as you hold this stretch right here. Meet me in a plank pose when you're ready, holding here. Back to our down dog flow. Here we go. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale to plank. You've got this. A few more. Last 2. Now meet me in down dog. Look at your hands, come onto your tiptoes and step, walk, or hop your feet to your hands. Meet me in a ragdoll position. Moving right and left, side to side, grabbing opposite elbows. Tense your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Third time, lift all the way, 1 vertebrae at a time, hands overhead, meet me in mountain pose, extending long, bring the fingertips of your index fingers together, lifting through the body, exhale, we push to the side. Either side is fine, pushing the hips out and letting the head fall towards the ground on the opposite side. Inhale, lift, exhale, right into the opposite side, really focusing on pushing the hip out, lifting through that side that's bent, and tucking the biceps to the ears. Hold here. Inhale, lift. That's it. Right here, meet me back in chair. And lift. Exhale, back to chair. 3 more. Chair to rise. Chair and lift. Last 1. Chair, now hold that rise. Take a step back with the left foot. Torso reaches towards the ground. As you hinge at the hips, arms are strong behind you. Slight bend in the right knee as you lift the left toes off the ground, coming into airplane right here. Hold it here, focusing on your balance. Navel pulls into the spine. See if you can point that left toe even more and lift that leg even higher. If necessary, you can also put a deep flex in the foot. Sometimes that helps with balance. It depends on your body. Hands can be behind you at your hips or heart center. Wherever you are, take your fingertips towards the ground right here, coming into a half split. From here, we squat down, taking left knee to the pocket of the back of the right knee as we bend that right knee deeply. Here we go. Squat and press. Squat, exhale, inhale, drop, and lift. That's it. Feel the slow burn right here. Hold and lift. You've got it. Down and press. Down and press. Here you go. Don't give up now. 4, 3, last 2,
Now hold, extend the leg long. Just take your nose any amount closer towards your shin as you can. Coming into a half split. Holding here, feeling the deep stretch in the hamstring, pointing the left toe still, rooting down through the right heel. You've got this. Feel the stretch, hold steady, and exhale, lower the left leg across the back of the right heel. Coming into a cross-legged position. From the front, it looks like this. Now we can rotate our body over to the right side, which creates an IT band stretch over here on the left. Stretching here. I like to just let my hands hang, but you can also take them to your hips. It really depends on you. And then exhale, swivel back around, coming back into a parallel position. Drop those hands down halfway. Back to ragdoll right here. Just let it all hang. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Third time, lift all the way, one vertebrae at a time. Rise to stand, meet me in mountain pose. Cactus the arms, slight bend in the knees, gentle back bend. Here we go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. And back bend. Third time. Inhale. And fold all the way over, back into your halfway lift right here. Inhale, lift, neutral spine. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. And drop. Third time to stand. Here we go, all the way up, back to mountain. Now take that opposite foot and step it back. All right, here we go. Taking the hands behind us. Heart reaches towards the ground at an angle. Slight bend in the left knee, and we lift into our airplane. Holding here. This time, play around with your arms, right? You can take them to the hips, heart center, or maybe overhead. Whatever you like. Holding here, navel pulls to the spine. Heart is directly pointing to the ground. The gaze is slightly forward, but still towards the ground. And start to work your fingertips towards the mat. Coming into tented fingertips. Squats right here. Drop and press. Drop and press. Here we go. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. You've got this. Down. Press. Down and press. Keep going. Down. Press. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2. Now hold that up. Really rooting down through the left heel. Deeply pointing the right foot. Supported by your fingertips, start to bring your nose closer to your shin, half split right here. You've got this, hold it here. Feel that strength and stability, feel the burn in the standing leg. You've got this. One more breath cycle, and on your next exhale, take that right toe behind the left heel, creating that cross-legged posture again, and twist to the side on your next exhale, releasing the right hamstring. That's it. Twisting here. Finding the stretch. There you go. All right. Now unwinding those feet so they're back in parallel. Slowly rise to stand. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down just a few times. Up, back, and down. From mountain pose, inhale, bend those knees, rise high. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop, back bend, inhale, lift, and drop. Last one, inhale, lift, exhale, hold that back bend. From this posture, squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your glutes. Imagine your low back is being pressed forward by the squeeze of your hips and the thrust of your hips. All right, hold here. See if you can extend that back bend even more. Exhale, just close those arms together and lift to stand. All right, start to spread those feet out wide, coming into a warrior 2. So we have one foot facing directly in front of us and the other out to the side right here. Drop down, meet me here when you're ready. Tucking the tailbone, navel to the spine, heart is open, fingertips out wide. You know what's coming. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. That's it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. These dynamic movements are so good for lengthening the body. That's why I always do them. I highly recommend this. You've got this. Hold. In 2. Last one, hold the down right here. Now start to bring the hands to the heart center as you press in and out. All right, this is where you start to tune into yourself. What you are pulling into your heart right now is what you need in this moment. Whatever it is for you, it's unique to you. Even if you're doing this video with somebody else, what do you need right now? Visualize yourself reaching out and grabbing it and pulling it in. Let's go. Reach deeper and pull it in. Out. Pull it in with confidence. Out and in. 3, 2, and 1. Hold right here. Now we're going to just rotate that warrior back, taking the right hand to the back of the hamstring, opposite hand up high, and lift. Extend both legs, coming into a 5-pointed star right here. Take your hands to a T. With your chin facing forward, start to fall forward, bringing those toes either inward to parallel, maybe a pigeon pose if you need it. It depends on your body, but meet me here. Fold over position from 5-pointed star. Holding here. Bring your weight into your toes, which is going to stretch the hamstring as you reach each hand to the side of your foot, to your ankle, or to your shin, depending on your flexibility. Now let the head drop to the ground. Now as you're here, make sure that your knees have a micro bend in them so you're not hyperextending. Micro bend, but reach your gaze to the ground. The goal is your nose touching to the ground. Weight into the toes as if you might tip over. Holding here, use the strength of your biceps to really pull on the edge of your foot or to pull on your ankles or calves. Holding here, feeling the deep stretch in the back of your leg. And bring those fingertips back to center, lift to a neutral spine, arms out to a T. Inhale, start to rise. Meet me back in 5-pointed star right here. Warrior to the opposite side. You've got this. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. How is your warrior 2 coming along? Are you feeling stronger? Are you feeling more confident in the posture? All right, here we go. Hold it down right here. Now grab for what you need. Pull it in and out. Pull it in and out. You are the creator of your reality. So if you don't take the time to consciously connect with your desires in some way, whether that's during this yoga sequence or at another time in your day, then how do you know you're getting what you want? Create the reality you deserve by consciously connecting with your desires and feel it happen. Feel it come to life. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in the extended reverse warrior. You've got this. Left hand to the thigh, back of thigh. Hold it here. Inhale, straighten legs and hands. Start to toe heel your feet together. Hands come through heart center. One more big breath up through mountain pose and swan dive forward. You've got this. Start to walk your feet back into plank, holding in plank here. Connecting with our core, connecting with that fire that lives within us. You've got this. You can stay here, you can come to your forearms, but holding here in stillness. Now, zip up through those thighs, zip up through the belly. You've got this. All right, join me on your forearms when you're ready. We're gonna do our first set of core right here. So you inhale, you bring the right knee to the right tricep and extend. Inhale, left knee, left tricep. Here we go. Right and back, left and back. Inhale and exhale. Start to feel the burn in your shoulders as you also deeply contract through your abs. 2 more each side. You've got this. Hold and plank one more time. On your next exhale, drop those knees. Spread them wide, bring the big toes together. Come into a child's pose. Forehead reaches to the ground. Holding here, stay in this child's pose position. letting your forehead roll alongside the ground, the carpet, your yoga mat. Just breathe. And inhale, start to walk those hands up, coming into a tall seated posture. Meet me on your booty. We have a little bit more of core work right now, so join me with the soles of your feet planted onto the ground. Hands come behind the thighs. Scoop the belly out into that C curve, as if I came and literally took a melon scooper to your low belly. Deep curve right there. Weight is on the sacrum behind you. Heart is lifted. I have a slight bend in my elbows. Hold it here. Take your hands to heart center if it's available. And start to twist. To the right, back to center. Left, back to center. You've got this. Now check those knees. If you feel your knees sliding as you twist, glue them together. Even more, even harder. You're contracting through the inner thighs, through the ankles. That's it. Last one each side. Now hold the center, extend the arms long. Meet me here, even if it's for one breath. Meet me here. We extend back and we lift. Arms can rise slightly as you come back and drop as you lift. Inhale, exhale. Now it's not a huge range of motion because the whole time I want my low belly to stay in that C curve. If I go too much, I come out of form. So make sure you're finding your challenge point to drop and to lift. Drop. Now on that lift, imagine it's your heart lifting. If you need to take your hands behind your thighs, at any time do it. It's a tiny tuck and a lift. A tiny tuck and a lift. You've got this. Down and lift. Down. Shine the heart. You've got this. Curve and rise. 3 more right here. You've got this. Breathe. Last one. Meet me in the down. Take the forearms to the ground behind you. And extend those legs up. You're now in a pike position. Here we go. We drop one foot to the ground and lift it high. Opposite leg. Let's go. Down and lift. Down and lift. Now check your shoulders. Are you wearing them like earrings? Lift that chest high. The higher you press your chest towards the ceiling, the more you're gonna feel it in your upper abs. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Deeply point those toes. We have one more set after this. 3, 2, and meet me on the up right here. Take the soles of your feet together, coming into a butterfly pose. Still on your forearms. You've been here before. Now we extend out and back in. That's it. You've got this. On an angle. Out and in. Out and in. Now check your posture. Are you sagging in the back? Are you drooping? Lift and lengthen. In and out. You've got this. In. Press. In and press 4 more. In. Release. Pull it in and release. Last 2. In and out. In. Now hold the out. Take the feet parallel once more and slowly lower them to the mat. And then bring your torso to the ground as well. Amazing job, everybody. You've got this. We're going to take a figure 4 stretch on the back. So inhale, lift the right knee up and over across the left thigh. So your leg is making a figure 4. Now lift the chest, reach the hands through underneath that left thigh. And either stay lifted like this or slowly start to bring your back down to the ground, creating a stretch in that right side booty. Great work, everybody. Deep flex in the feet. Wherever you are. If it's available to you, you can press out on that right inner knee. That's stretching. It just intensifies the opening of that hip. If that's not available to you, just stay with your hands clasped. I actually love doing this posture with a yoga strap. If you do not have a yoga strap, I recommend Manduka. I will drop a link to a Manduka yoga strap as well as mats and blocks if you would like to be building up your at-home yoga studio. All right, unwind, take both feet back down to the ground, windshield wiper the knees just a couple times, and then let's do the other side. Bring that left knee up and over across the right thigh. Inhale, lift and reach, And then lower back down, creating the stretch in the left outer hip. Deep flex in the feet. Holding here. Connect with your breath. Amazing job, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being present and available to yourself, to your growth. It's truly amazing. Let us know how you like this yoga sequence in the comments. It's always great to be hearing from you. All right, and slowly unwind. We're gonna go back to where we started with a slightly different variation. So extend the left leg long. Inhale, bring the right knee up and into the chest, and then around the ribs towards the armpit. Now right away, make sure those left toes are pointing up and they're not sickling inward. Use your bicep strength to pull the right leg into the armpit even more. That's it, holding deeply, connecting deeply, and then gently guide that right knee over to the side of your left side body. Feeling that supine twist once again. It's on these supine twists that we focus on the length in the side body and the opening across the shoulder and across the armpit. So really our stretch starts from up here and it goes all the way down to our base. All right, bring it back to center. Take that right toe up towards the ceiling and slowly lower it down. Inhale, right knee into the chest, around the rib cage towards the armpit. Using your bicep strength to really help support the stretch here. It's the more that you pull on your shin and you move that knee in towards the armpit that you're going to find length in your legs because you're stretching the right psoas here, but you're also stretching the left hamstring. Hold it here. Now remember, if you need more, if you find that you're particularly sore in this area of your body, in the hips, hold these postures for 5 minutes on each side. At any point in time, you can set a timer and let it go and just become available to all of that stretching, all of the tension that you will be releasing. On your next exhale, start to guide that left knee over across your body, falling onto the right side. This is our last posture together. If there are any more stretches you would like to do before joining us in Savasana, please do so. When you are ready and only when it feels right to you, join me by coming back to center, pointing those toes and slowly lowering them down. Holding here, letting the palms face up towards the sky once more. Creating space between your shoulders and your ears. And right here, start to reconnect with your mantra. I am what I seek. Continue to lay in your Savasana posture. Stay there, and as you rest and let your body unwind, express gratitude for the fact that you have stayed committed to your physical wellness, your mental wellness, and the connection between the two, which allows space for your emotions, for your reality, and all the nuances of your existence to come forth with greater fluidity and greater clarity. Remember, you are worth anything that you want. So make sure that as you find yourself at the end of these workouts, at the end of these practices, you're re-engaging with yourself. You always come home to yourself. And even if it's just for a moment, simply feel, let go, don't analyze, and just let yourself be. Continue to breathe here steadily and consistently. Thank you so much for joining us for this yoga class. We can't wait to see you tomorrow.